Imagine this, a dusty old penny sitting in a jar on your shelf, worth up to $1 million. Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you that a 1968 Lincoln penny, the kind most people overlook, could be your golden ticket to a life of wealth? And if you think that's unbelievable, just wait until I reveal how a tiny mint mark could make you a fortune, and why time is running out to cash in. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these rare pennies and how much they're really worth. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with a question. Have you ever wondered why some pennies are worth just 1 cent, while others sell for hundreds of thousands, or even $1 million? The answer lies in the mint mark, that tiny letter stamped just below the date. In 1968, the mint mark indicated that the penny was struck in San Francisco, but here's where it gets interesting. Certain 1968 pennies have rare errors, flaws made during minting, that drive collectors wild. And when collectors compete for these rare pieces, prices skyrocket. So yes, your penny jar might just be your retirement plan in disguise, but what makes the 1968 penny so valuable? Well, it's all about the mistakes, and as we all know, mistakes can be profitable. Now, pay close attention, because one small detail could mean the difference between a penny worth a cent, and one worth a small fortune. The most valuable 1968 pennies have something called a double die error. This means the design was accidentally stamped twice, creating a slight but powerful doubling effect on key features, like Lincoln's profile or the words, "In God We Trust." And no, you don't need a microscope, just a sharp eye and a bit of patience. Here's a fun fact. In recent years, a 1968 penny with a clear double die error sold for over $100,000 at auction. And as the market for rare coins heats up, experts believe these values could explode even higher. And it's not just errors, condition matters too. A penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch insane prices, but here's the kicker: these pennies are still out there, hidden in collections, coin rolls, and even your pocket change. So, how can you find these valuable 1968 pennies, and more importantly, how do you sell them for the highest price? Step 1. Start searching. Dig through old jars, coin rolls from the bank, and collections gathering dust. These hidden gems are waiting to be discovered. Step 2. Look for the signs. Focus on pennies with the mint mark from 1968, and carefully inspect them for signs of doubling or other unusual features. If you're unsure, use a magnifying glass, or better yet, a jeweler's loupe. Step 3. Get an expert opinion. If you think you've struck gold, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value overnight, and trust me, you want to be sure before you start bragging about your $1 million penny at family dinners. But here's why you need to act now. The market for rare coins is booming, and collectors are paying record-breaking prices. Every day you wait is a chance for someone else to find and cash in on your fortune. And here's the most exciting part: there's another Lincoln penny out there, just as rare and valuable, and almost no one knows about it. Want to discover what it is? Click on the next video, and I'll reveal everything you need to know. Your fortune might be closer than you think, but only if you know what to look for. This isn't just about pennies, it's about unlocking hidden wealth that could change your life. So, start searching, stay curious, and who knows, you might just be holding $1 million treasure in your hands right now. What if I told you a simple penny, yes, a penny, could be your golden ticket to financial freedom? And not just any penny. We're talking about the elusive 1985 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, one that could be hiding in your pocket right now and might be worth up to millions of dollars. Sounds too good to be true. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare gem, why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it, and how you can cash in big time, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Imagine throwing away a penny that could buy you a luxury car or even a dream vacation. Let's dive in. Now, you might be wondering, why is a 1985 penny without a mint mark so valuable? Most pennies from 1985 were minted with either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But a tiny number of these pennies mysteriously missed the minting stamp altogether. Why does this matter? Because minting errors like these are extremely rare, so rare that collectors will pay jaw-dropping sums to get their hands on one. And here's the kicker, most people don't even realize they're holding a potential fortune. Imagine tossing one of these pennies in a tip jar. Ouch. Hey, maybe that coffee shop barista is driving a Ferrari right now, all thanks to your loose change. But seriously, if you find one of these error coins, you could be looking at life-changing money. Alright, here's where things get exciting, because you might already have one of these valuable pennies without even realizing it. Step 1. Check the date. Look closely at any 1985 penny you have. Step 2. Inspect the area below the date. A normal penny will show a small D or S mint mark. But if you see nothing, just a smooth, blank space, you might be holding a jackpot. Don't start planning your yacht purchase just yet. There's one more thing to verify. Step 3. Condition is king. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, those that look as crisp as the day they were minted, can fetch the biggest bucks. And here's a fun fact, a single 1985 no mint mark penny in flawless condition has sold for over $1 million at auction. Can you imagine? A penny, worth $1 million. But wait, what if you have one? What's the next move? Here's the good news. If you discover a 1985 penny without a mint mark, you're already halfway to striking it rich. Step 1. Handle it carefully. Use gloves if you can, fingerprints and scratches can lower its value. Step 2. Get it authenticated. This is crucial. Reach out to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. An official grade confirms its authenticity and sets the market value. Step 3. Auction it smartly. High-end coin auctions, both online and in person, are where serious collectors bid big. Platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay can connect you with eager buyers ready to pay top dollar. And here's a little secret, the rarer the coin, the hotter the bidding war. Imagine a room full of collectors, each desperate to own your penny. The price climbs higher and higher, until it hits a number you never thought possible. Would you sell it immediately, or hold out for an even bigger payday? Now here's where things get really interesting, because there's a rumor circulating that a batch of uncirculated 1985 no mint mark pennies is still out there, waiting to be found. Could one be hiding in your home? In that old jar of coins? Buried in a forgotten piggy bank? What if you're the next lucky person to cash in on this $1 million mistake? The only way to know is to start checking. So, before you toss another penny aside, think twice. Your path to financial freedom could be hiding in plain sight. Subscribe now for more secrets on rare coins that could change your life. And if you find a 1985 no mint mark penny, let us know in the comments. Your story could be next. What if I told you that a simple 1991 Lincoln penny, without a mint mark, could be hiding in your pocket right now, and it could be worth thousands, even up to $1 million? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the shocking truth. People just like you are cashing in on these hidden treasures, and they don't even know it. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify a rare 1991 no mint mark penny, and why collectors are willing to pay jaw-dropping sums for it. Miss out on these details, and you could be tossing away a fortune. Let's dive in. Imagine this, you're sorting through an old jar of coins. Dusty, forgotten, nothing special, until you spot a 1991 penny. Looks ordinary, But what if it isn't? What if that tiny detail, no mint mark, makes it extraordinary? I mean, who knew that a missing letter could make you rich? If that were the case, I'd be deleting vowels from my name right now. Here's why this penny is causing a frenzy. Most 1991 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but a small number were misprinted without the P mint mark. These error coins are so rare that collectors are fighting tooth and nail to own one. Some of these coins have already sold for life-changing amounts. But here's the kicker, there's a hidden sign that could mean your penny is worth way more than you think, and I'll reveal that in just a moment. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get exciting. Depending on the coin's condition, a 1991 no-mint mark penny can fetch anywhere from $5,000 to a staggering $1 million at auction. Imagine turning a single penny into a retirement fund. It's happening, and here's how to spot one. And hey, if you find one, don't just toss it back in the couch cushions. That's like using a winning lottery ticket as a bookmark. First, check the front of your penny, right under the date. If there's an no mint mark, you may be holding something valuable. But that's not all. Condition is everything. A flawless, uncirculated penny is worth significantly more. Look for sharp details on Lincoln's face, crisp edges, and no major scratches. But even if your penny looks a little worn, there's still a way to unlock its hidden value, and you won't believe the next secret I'm about to share. Here's the truth, rare pennies like this don't just benefit collectors. They're changing lives. People who once ignored their spare change are now paying off debts, buying homes, and living their dreams, because they took a closer look. And let's be honest, when's the last time your regular pennies did anything besides fall between the car seats? So, what's stopping you? Go grab that jar of coins, check your piggy bank, or dig through the couch cushions. Your fortune could be sitting right under your nose. And if you think this penny is impressive, wait until you hear about the next rare coin that's turning everyday people into millionaires. Make sure you're subscribed, because you won't want to miss it. Waking up one day, checking your spare change, and realizing you've been holding on to a 1995 Lincoln penny worth millions. Sounds impossible? Well, buckle up, because today, I'm revealing the shocking truth about the 1995 penny that could change your life forever, and trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because one small detail could mean the difference between an ordinary penny and an extraordinary fortune. So, grab your loose change. You might just be sitting on a gold mine. Let's dive in. Now, you might be wondering, what makes a simple 1995 Lincoln penny so valuable? After all, it's just a penny, right? But here's the kicker, rare errors, minting mistakes, and hidden details can send these humble coins skyrocketing in value. One particular error on the 1995 penny has collectors scrambling to pay top dollar. It's called a double die, an error where the design is stamped twice, creating a slight but valuable duplication. And if you find one, cha-ching, you could be looking at thousands, even millions of dollars. But here's where it gets crazy. The 1995 penny isn't rare in itself, billions were minted. What makes it a jackpot is finding that elusive double die variety in pristine condition. And trust me, collectors are willing to pay insane amounts for the best specimens, still thinking, come on, how valuable could a penny really be? Well, hold that thought, because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. So, what's the market actually paying for these rare 1995 Lincoln pennies? Let's break it down. Average circulated 1995 pennies. Worth 1 cent. Nothing exciting, but here's where things get interesting. If you find a double die in decent condition, you're already looking at $500 to $1,000. A mint state specimen. $10,000 or more, and if you happen to stumble upon a perfect, pristine graded coin with a major doubling error. We're talking up to $1 million, yes, $1 million, for a penny most people overlook. Imagine turning a 1-cent coin into a life-changing payday. That's not just lucky, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and here's the best part. You could be holding one right now without even realizing it. That when was the last time you actually checked your spare change? Exactly. It's probably been a while. And while you're ignoring those pennies, someone else is cashing in on a fortune. But before you run off to check, there are specific details you need to know to identify a valuable 1995 penny. Miss these, and you could throw away a fortune without realizing it. Alright, here's your game plan: how to spot and cash in on these valuable pennies. Check for doubling on Liberty and the year 1995. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot these subtle but valuable details. Look for pristine condition. The fewer scratches and dings, the higher the value. Coins in uncirculated condition fetch the biggest paydays. Get your coin graded. Professional grading by agencies like PCGS or NGC can confirm its authenticity and boost its market value by thousands, or even millions. And here's a pro tip: don't trust just anyone to appraise your coin. Scammers are out there, and you deserve every penny of your fortune. But here's the million-dollar question: what if you already missed one? What if a valuable penny slipped through your hands without you knowing? Relax, it's not too late. Pennies like this are still circulating, and with the right knowledge, you can spot one in your own home today. And if you think this is the only rare penny out there worth millions, oh, you're in for a surprise. Your fortune could be sitting in a jar, a drawer, or even your pocket right now. And every day you wait is a day someone else cashes in. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching for that 1995 penny today. Your next coin could be the ticket to a life of freedom and wealth. And if you want to discover even more hidden treasures in your spare change, subscribe now and turn every penny into a possibility. This isn't just about coins, it's about unlocking the wealth you never knew you had. Did you know a simple 1996 Lincoln penny sitting in your pocket right now could be worth up to $1 million? That's right, a tiny copper coin that most people overlook could be your ticket to financial freedom. But here's the catch: if you don't know exactly what to look for, you could be tossing a fortune away without even realizing it. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare pennies, cashing it in, and changing your entire life overnight. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal the hidden secrets of the 1996 Lincoln penny that coin collectors and auction houses don't want you to know. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be checking every penny you come across, because one small detail could make you a millionaire. Let me ask you something: when was the last time you actually looked closely at your spare change? Most people treat pennies like pocket lint. But the 1996 Lincoln penny? It's anything but ordinary. Here's why. Certain error pennies from 1996 struck at the Denver Mint are so rare that serious collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts to own them. And some of these pennies have already sold for thousands, even pushing into the $1 million range. But what makes these pennies so valuable? It all comes down to a few rare errors and minting anomalies. For example, there are pennies with dramatic double dies, where the text and imagery appear duplicated. Imagine seeing Liberty or the year 1996 with a ghost-like shadow. That mistake, if found, could turn a simple penny into a life-changing windfall. And here's the kicker: many people throw these valuable coins into a jar without a second thought. Don't let that be you. Alright, let's get practical. How can you spot one of these valuable 1996 pennies hiding in plain sight? First, check for the double die obverse, DDO. This error creates a doubled image on the front of the penny, especially around Lincoln's face, the date, or the word Liberty. Next, watch for off-center strikes. If the design looks pushed to one side, you might have a valuable misprint on your hands, and here's a big one, the wrong planchet error. If your 1996 D penny feels too light or too heavy, it could have been struck on the wrong metal blank. One of these rarities sold for tens of thousands at auction. Quick tip: use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect your pennies. Don't rely on the naked eye. You don't want to miss $1 million detail, and if you find something unusual, get it verified by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Think of it like treasure hunting, only instead of a pirate ship, your treasure chest is that old coin jar in your kitchen. Who knew being a penny detective could be so profitable? Now, here's why you can't afford to wait: rare coin values are skyrocketing. As more people catch on to these hidden treasures, fewer rare pennies are left undiscovered. And once they're gone forever. The last thing you want is to realize you had $1 million penny after you've already spent it on a cup of coffee. And here's another urgent truth: coin collectors and big auction houses are constantly on the lookout for these rare pieces. If you sit on your discovery too long, you could miss your golden opportunity. But before you start digging through your coins, there's one more detail you absolutely must know. There's a specific marking that only the rarest and most valuable 1996 D pennies have, and it could mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth a fortune. So, if you're serious about uncovering hidden wealth, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll be breaking down more rare coins that could be sitting right under your nose, and you don't want to miss out. Now, go check those pennies. Your $1 million discovery could be waiting for you right now. 2060 Lincoln penny, yes, the one you might have tossed in a jar, could be hiding a fortune worth up to $1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But stick around, because you're about to discover why this modern penny is turning heads in the coin collecting world, and how you might be sitting on a life-changing jackpot without even knowing it. Miss this, and you could be leaving a fortune on the table, literally. So, what makes the 2006 D Lincoln penny so special? At first glance, it might look like any other penny. But hidden beneath its copper-coated surface lies a world of rare errors and anomalies that have sent collectors into a frenzy, and skyrocketed its value. One of the most sought-after variations: the double die error. This mistake during minting causes the design to appear doubled, and if you spot this on your 2006 D penny, congratulations, you could be looking at thousands of dollars in cold, hard cash. And here's where it gets exciting: certain rare 2006 D pennies with flawless condition and unique errors have sold for staggering amounts. Just imagine cashing in a penny for more than some people earn in a year, or even a lifetime. Suddenly, that coffee can full of pennies in your kitchen doesn't seem so boring, huh? Narrator, enthusiastic and guiding. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable pennies? Great question. Here are the key features to watch for. Double die obverse. Look closely at Lincoln's face, especially his eyes and the inscriptions like Liberty. If you notice any doubling, you could be holding a jackpot coin. Mint mark placement. Pay attention to the D mint mark below the date. Misalignment or unusual size variations could be a sign of a rare minting error. High-grade condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services can fetch astronomical prices. But wait, there's one ultra-rare variation that could make your penny worth a small fortune. And if you find it, your financial worries could vanish overnight. So, you've examined your pennies and think you have a winner. What next? Step 1. Get it authenticated. Sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC verifies its authenticity and can significantly boost its market value. Step 2. Find the right buyer. Auctions, specialized coin dealers, and online marketplaces are teeming with eager collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare pennies. And here's the kicker: rare error coins like these have sold for up to $1 million. Imagine what that kind of money could do for you. Pay off your mortgage, retire early, travel the world, or finally buy that dream car and never explain to anyone how you funded it with a penny. And here's the best part, 2006 isn't the only year hiding million-dollar secrets. There are even rarer coins circulating right now, and you might already have one in your possession. Want to know which ones? Stick around for our next video, you won't want to miss it. So, here's your mission: check your change, search your drawers, and don't overlook a single penny. That 2060 Lincoln penny you almost ignored? It could be your ticket to financial freedom. That if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin secrets, and turn on notifications so you never miss a life-changing opportunity. Your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. Go find it. Pennies sitting in your pocket right now could be worth up to $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent turning into life-changing cash. But here's the kicker: most people throw these pennies away without realizing their true value. Imagine finding a small copper coin that could erase your debts, fund your dream vacation, or even set you up for retirement. But there's a catch: only a few rare 2008 pennies hold this extraordinary value, and if you don't know what to look for, you could be tossing away a fortune. So, what makes these pennies worth so much? And how can you cash in before it's too late? Stick with me until the end, and I'll reveal the exact details you need to uncover a $1 million penny hidden in plain sight. The 2008 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but hidden among millions are a few rare gems collectors are desperately hunting. And when collectors are eager, the prices skyrocket. Here's the deal: in 2008, the Denver Mint produced billions of pennies, but due to minting errors and special characteristics, a select few have become extremely valuable. And let's be honest, wouldn't you rather find $1 million penny than another expired coupon from 2017? Now, before you start rummaging through every penny jar in sight, you need to know exactly what to look for. The difference between a common penny and a jackpot penny could be microscopic, but it makes all the difference. So, what makes these 2008 Lincoln pennies so valuable? Let's break it down. First, look for double die errors, a striking mistake where the design appears doubled. This error, especially on Lincoln's face or the word liberty, can turn a 1-cent coin into a gold mine. Some of these error pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at major auctions. And hey, isn't it nice to know that mistakes can actually be profitable for once? Second, examine the coin for a misaligned die, where the image is slightly off-center. Collectors love these oddities because they're rare, and rare equals $. And finally, watch out for high-grade condition pennies. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional graders are selling for unbelievable prices. Imagine discovering one of these pennies and instantly unlocking a financial windfall. But here's the thing: these rare pennies are getting scooped up fast by savvy collectors. If you wait too long, you might miss your shot at cashing in. Now, you might be wondering, can I really find one of these valuable pennies? And the answer is yes. These rare treasures are still circulating in everyday pockets, coin jars, and bank rolls. So, here's your action plan: check every 2008 penny you come across. Pay close attention to doubling, misalignment, and pristine condition. Use a magnifying glass to catch those tiny details. Get your penny professionally graded. If you spot anything unusual, it could make the difference between a penny worth 1 cent or $1 million. But here's the reality: opportunities like this don't last forever. As more people catch on, these rare pennies will become harder to find. So, why wait? Start searching today. Your $1 million discovery could be 1 penny away. And if you want to know about even more rare coins hiding in plain sight, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Your next fortune could be right around the corner. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your pockets, search those coin jars, and start your hunt for the 2008 Lincoln penny that could change your life. And remember, fortune favors the bold. Hit that subscribe button and turn spare change into serious wealth.